I started out doing photography in my regular art class, and then I don't know, I just was in here a lot more than I was in the classroom, mostly because in here in the ceramics room you can it's like a studio day every day, which is really nice, whereas like in photography you have to go out and take your pictures pretty much, or that's how I perceived it. I did start out really naturally though. On like my first day on the wheel, I got my piece centered and threw that day, and then from there I've been just been able to throw bigger and taller, and I don't know, it's just more fun. I think I have more fun with it now because it just kind of flows naturally. So this is one of my pieces. This is a silver sage glaze with a white crackle on the outside, and the foot of it is kind of what I've been doing most recently. And here's another one that didn't turn out as well because it cracked and everything, but it has a very similar foot. And what I was kind of going for, like stackability, having that kind of organized look to a piece is kind of my style. First thing, you have to wedge your clay really well, getting all the air bubbles out, or else it'll explode in the kiln. And then you get it centered on the wheel, and for me that's one of the most time-consuming parts of being on the wheel, because if it's not done really well in the beginning, then the whole piece will be messed up. And center it, and then you open up the center of it so it has like the concave shape, and then you open up it wider and you pull the walls up, and then once you get it like the shape that you want, you just slide it off of the wheel, and that's called hydroplaning. And then you let it dry, which is called letting get leather hard, and then it's ready to trim, and then hopefully fire, and if everything in the kiln goes good, you have a bisque-fired piece. A few of my friends have asked me to teach them, and we pretty much started a ceramics club on Tuesdays after school. So they would come in and we would just start throwing on the wheel, and then I slowly taught them, because centering for the first time is really difficult. Teaching pottery was something that I did not expect to like, but teaching, I don't know, just teaching someone how to do something was really interesting, just to see how they would do it. Because for me, I'm always I just have a way of doing it already, so it's set in my head, and I try to teach them that, but it's always hard to it's like having to write something you want to say down on paper. It's a lot more difficult. I recently put my pieces, a series that I did last year called Night Forests. They're in Art by Avis Gallery in Old Overland Park, so none of them have sold yet, but they're in there, and I'm glad they are.